Hey, how you doing? I'm Steve. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the new song released by Motley Crue, Dogs of War. We're also going to talk about the new Mick Mars album, The Other Side of Mars. In October of 2022, Mick Mars announced his retirement from Motley Crue, and the following day the band announced John 5 would be taking over the lead duties. As you probably know, Mick filed a lawsuit against the band in April of 2023, with Mick stating that they had broken their agreement by trying to reduce his share in the band and that they've been trying to get rid of him for years. There appears to be some evidence supporting Mick on this because, well, according to Mick, he barely played on the last 3 Motley albums. On Generation Swine, Mick says they discarded all his tracks and they had them re-recorded by session musicians. He said he had maybe 1 lick on New Tattoo. And Saints of Los Angeles, they had DJ Ashba of 6 AM and Guns N' Roses handle all the guitars. He also did a lot of the songwriting also. Now, I mention this because there's an obvious change in sound and style between all these albums that should be Motley Crue, which this, in my opinion, is a direct result of the absence of Mick's playing. Check out Power to the Music by Motley Crue off their Motley Crue album, the last album that Mick played on. Now check out Generation Swine. This is Saints of Los Angeles.
And you will confess and pray to the Saints of Los Angeles.
There seems to be a less aggressive style, and Saints is a throwback to like they were trying to capture what they did with Wildside. Now, I love the band 6 AM, and I can hear DJ's style all over the songs in this album. John 5 is a fantastic guitar player. He's played with Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, and Rob Halford, among working with many others. He has a very unique style, and his own music is quite impressive. So when they announced this, I was really looking forward to what would come from this collab. I mean, I love Mick, I really do, but I was hoping something good would come from this. The band enlisted legendary producer Bob Rock, who's worked with them on Dr. Feelgood, but he worked with a lot of other bands with big albums like Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet and Loverboy's Get Lucky. Those are great albums. Now, Bob confirmed that he was working on 3 new songs with them, and the first song was Dogs of War. I was looking forward to this song, and I couldn't wait to hear it. The video was released, and when I first saw it, what do we get? Avatars. What the? Avatars? Are they trying to follow in Kiss's footsteps? Anyway, the song starts out promising with obvious influences from John 5. Then it goes into kind of an odd verse. And then massively overproduced vocals. I know Vince is struggling, but dang, this doesn't sound anything like Motley. You know, it kind of reminds me of songs from Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. Now, John 5's lead was great on the song. I really dug it. So what do I think of the song? Well, to me, it's just not Motley, nor is it John 5. There's no balls.
What thingies?
The round thingies?
Yes, that's your balls.
Yeah, but it's gone.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
I wouldn't turn it off, but it's not something I'm going to go back and add to one of my playlists. I really hope for more. There are 2 more that are in the works, and I'm hoping that when they're released, they're going to deliver the goods. All right, so let's do a little comparison here with Mick's latest album, Other Side of Mars, that was released February of 2024. Now, I get it. They've only released 1 song, so it's a little unfair to compare to a full album, but I really think it shows why they need Mick. I did purchase the album. I got one with an autograph on it. It's really cool. I was really happy with it. It's a great album. And here's something I didn't know. It's transparent. I mean, it's clear. This is cool. It's awesome. Now, you want to get your own? There is a link in the description, so you can go get your very own Mick Mars album. But this is all aesthetics aside. It matters how it sounds. So let's talk about it. Mick had some awesome musicians backing him up on the album. It was produced by Michael Wagoner, the original guitarist for the band Accept. He's produced a ton of bands in his own right, including Motley, Wasp, Dokken, Ozzy, and many more. He's another legendary producer. Mick wrote all the songs, and some of them he had help from Paul Taylor, the keyboardist from Winger, and songwriter Jacob Bunton. Mick played all the guitars. Paul Taylor did the keyboards and the backing guitars. Vocals were done by Jacob Bunton and Nashville musician Byron Gamboa. Chris Coyer did the bass, and he also mixed and mastered the album. The first song released was Loyal to the Lie, and I mean, all right, it's just my opinion, but I think we found where Motley's balls went. This song just kicks ass, and Mick's playing is great. A great first release for an album. We could stop right here. Okay, to me, it's a clear winner. It's Mick, but let's go on. The second release was The Right Side of Wrong, and, well, it's actually a song I could see Motley doing. Another great song, and this is the song that, at this point, I decided I wanted the album. Now, again, if we just took this song and put it against Dogs of War, Mick wins. But the other songs in the album are awesome. They really rock. And I think Mick did a great job with these songs. There's one song, it's a piano ballad called Memories, which seems outside of Mick's realm, but it's a very cool song. And there's also a blues rock jam instrumental at the end called L.A. Noir. It's just a lot of fun. The album's awesome. I mean, it's just a great album all in all. And I really hope it's not his last. So here we are, and to me, well, it looks like Mick's coming out in the winning end of the Motley split. But they do have John 5, and he may be able to push them into a positive direction. Only time will tell. So there you have it, my comparison and opinions on the new works by Motley Crue and Mick Mars. What do you think? Do you agree with me, or do you think I missed the mark? Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Now, until next time, no matter what anybody has to say, don't forget, rock's not dead. Take care.